This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of June 27th, 2022. Welcome to yet another intense, incredible week down here on planet Earth. This one has a storyline of will and action and how we actually make something happen. Things are brewing that have been a long time coming. The week begins with opportunities for us to stabilize our stance, get a good, solid footing, and then by the weekend, run headlong, headstrong at something that has been teetering for months. Will it fall? Probably not fall, but it will definitely change. And a huge amount of pent up, let's be honest, anger gets expressed in the process. The week starts with Mars, cosmic first responder, ruler of our drive, the action hero of the sky, in an opportunity aspect with Saturn, planet of adulting, structure, order. Get your ducks in a row. Get your plan in place. Get your footing solid. The next couple of days are a little weird, a little dicey. Information is coming in that's unsettling, that you don't quite want to deal with. Neptune starts its annual retrograde, which will go on until the beginning of December. And there's a weird kind of gaslighting, what's true, what's real, men kind of making up stories, to be honest, that starts the voyage. This is an undercurrent. On the surface, there's a big sense of exuberance and expansion, wanting more and more and more of yourself, maybe an inflated sense of your own abilities. Maybe we're a bit overly confident. Probably we're looking for companions and contacts and fun and more of all that, please. As the Sun and Venus both come in contact with bigger is better Jupiter, the Sun and Venus aren't exactly in sync with this. And we may feel a little bit of wooziness or unsteadiness, or is it really okay for me to go after what I want? Except we kind of really do feel compelled to go after what we want. And if this leads to hanging out at home, hanging out in the kitchen, why, that would be the natural thing to do with the new moon in Cancer on the 29th, refreshing our relationship with home, comfort, security, how we feel safe, nurturing, caretaking. Did I mention home? Did I mention food? Comfort food. And again, wanting what we want in a really, really big way. And even though a moon phase continues for 4 weeks, even though the sun is in the sign of Cancer, we're not likely to just hunker down at home. And even if we stay physically at home, we're going to be sending a lot of energy out into the world. The reason being Mars squaring Pluto on July 1st, the god of war going after the god of death with a battering ram. This is hitting something in your life, something in the collective as well that has been worked over and over and over and over and over since the full moons, since December or November last fall, and since Mercury, the planet of communication, was in a 3-part dredging up excavation mission with Pluto from April through June. Data collection is at an end for the moment. Now we are acting and reacting on it. No planning, spontaneously erupting, going after something, a target, an institution, a situation, a piece of your infrastructure that's already very unstable and perhaps already crumbling beneath your feet. Hence the importance at the outset of the week of finding your own footing. Before we head into this, do not fall prey to any, oh, the sky is falling predictions or forecasts that you might hear from other people about this. We have lived through this exact influence in the last couple of years. The difference is the target wasn't as worked over then as it is now. This is David versus Goliath energy. This is I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it any longer energy. And this occurs with not entirely clear thinking, maybe with smoke on a battlefield, maybe with lots of fog impairing our vision. And yet, there is a footing for you. If you found it at the beginning of the week, you will still have it. And your mind will know where the secure place is for you to put your thinking, to put your feet, for you to lock in your perspective and ideas. This assault is huge, however, and it leads to a whole bunch of other rolling consequences and actions that will color the end of July and really take off at the beginning of August. Think of this as a campaign, as a battle, not as the end of a war. I mean that metaphorically, so no freaking out. We have been through this recently. We've been gathering data. The time is coming to use it. Homing thought of the week. I choose integrity. Song of the week. Joshua fought the Battle of Jericho. And the image of the week is an Olympic athlete throwing a javelin. You'll learn more about this in my forecast for the Cancer new moon and the month of July, which are up at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list, listen to these weekly podcasts, and book a session with me. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years experience. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group, the Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram at K.A. Biehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel. Talk to you next week.